Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Greetings from the Grindhouse Radio.
Hello.
Again, live and uncut every Monday, 6:30 p.m. approximately. Sometimes we're a little bit late. We're apologizing for that right now. I mean, we're only a couple minutes off, but it is what it is. But please come hang with us every Monday night. And as Greer always says...
rate, review, subscribe, like, share the streams, please. All the interaction pushes us through the almighty algorithm so more people could come and hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Because that's what life has come to. We are all run by algorithms.
It's all about the algorithms.
Yeah, that's the Terminator. The real Terminators are algorithms.
The Terminator. Oh, come on, girly boy.
God, I forgot about this.
What?
I have to show you. I'm going to show you guys this in the break, but everybody that's watching, Google this. They have artificially intelligent dolphins.
Really?
We will be killed by Terminator dolphins. My little brother showed me.
Don't you know, girly boy? They already have that in the movies from way back when. I don't remember what it was, but it was the dolphins, and they had the lasers, and they came at you like this, bazoom, bazoom, you know, like that.
Oh, missed opportunity to say laser beams.
The laser beams.
There you go.
Like that, the laser beams. It's been a while since I've done a Schwarzenegger
blades.
voice, so I apologize. It's
Was
awful.
that Schwarzenegger?
It's kind of.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
It wasn't good though.
It was like here's good, here's bad.
It was like a George Clooney
right
Batman.
That's a little messed up. You almost had me cuss there. It was a little messed up, Greer. That was a little harsh. It wasn't that awful, was it?
No, it wasn't that
Okay.
bad. You didn't at least say that you were
know
on Schwarzenegger and use a
what it
Brim
was.
voice.
I
But yeah, no,
gotta
that
just get one of those in.
my brother showed me. It was in a pool. It looked like a real dolphin. Totally looked like a real dolphin, but it was a robot. It was a AI robot.
Interesting.
How scary is that? Well, I think it's to like, you know, because I'm guessing, this is me just guessing, that, you know, people have problems with SeaWorld. Like, their big problem with SeaWorld is that it's taking all these animals that are used to vast oceans and stuff and throwing them into what would be a bathtub.
And they don't clean the stuff, and it's a known fact. They don't clean.
Well, yeah, I mean, SeaWorld
Yeah.
stinks. Yeah, SeaWorld is not great. So I think that they're doing this to maybe replace like dolphins in that environment. Like, if you want to learn about dolphins, we'll just program this robot. It'll be just like a dolphin, except it'll be an AI robot.
Oh, wait, hold on. So it's not a real dolphin. It's an AI.
It is an AI robot dolphin.
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally what he just said.
Yeah. Did you just get here?
Yeah.
You just showed up?
Sorry, his AI.
I was trying to figure out the what do you call it? What the movie was that had the
okay.
dolphins.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
I can't. that's what I was doing. So I
Yeah.
apologize.
Did you
It's
figure
okay.
it out or no?
No, I can't find it.
Okay.
What do you call it? I'm trying to remember in my head, and I can't remember it. It was kind of like very Monty Python-ish, but it wasn't Monty Python. And it wasn't the Austin Powers thing, but it was like dolphins, talking dolphins, or AI dolphins. I don't remember what
Was it called Dolphin Tale?
No. I can't remember.
AI dolphin movie.
It is what it is, though. You know, hey, look, I don't know how I feel about that. You know,
I just think it's one step closer to being the world taken over by robots.
What would you do, Kim, if they made an AI Mr. Greer? Would you be like...
I'd kill it. I'd hope you kill it. I just want to let you know, if they made an AI version of me, you have to kill it.
And he was perfect.
You have to kill it.
He's already perfect.
But he was even more perfect.
You have to kill it. She loves me. She loves me too much, and she knows that I would not want to be a robot, so she would kill it dead.
Yeah, but the fact that I know where his head was going, no, I'm not even going there.
What are you talking about?
I'm not. Anyway,
I wasn't talking about those things.
I didn't say it was those things.
I was talking about...
You said it was.
Just fine.
You just said it.
I did not.
You just said it.
I did not.
You said those things.
Kimberlina, Bumbelina.
Brimstone, William Stone.
I can't even.
No, he doesn't like AIs, and plus, I don't know. I feel like that's just so weird. That's weird. Even if there was an AIU, that would still be weird. Like an AI me, that would just be weird.
They'd all be dead.
Like the thought that I have is like the whole AI dolphins. I would get that. I get that on a level if you're doing like a SeaWorld situation,
right,
where it's like, okay, cool, you don't have to put the actual dolphins in that environment. The kids could learn. But do they get like the wow effect because it's like a fake dolphin?
Well, it looks real.
And
it looks real. Like it looks like it. I think it was its tail was the only thing that they haven't fully mastered yet. But it very much looks like a real dolphin.
Would it give the same effect?
Just
though?
like the AI women's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
It's better to be an AI than have a UI, right? I mean, I gotta believe.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
I would say. Or DUI.
That would be very bad.
That would be bad, too.
Be very bad. No
bad.
DUIs.
Maybe you won't get sexually assaulted by robot dolphins.
I don't know about that. Yeah, that's right, because dolphins actually sexually assault.
Dolphins do that, yeah. Dolphins will, at times, will try and have sex with you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
That's awesome.
If you don't
There's words for that.
It's called
Oh,
bestiality.
no, not for me.
Bestiality is a sin.
I'm just
I believe it's a sin in Judaism, too, so.
I believe in science. Let's just take Kim and throw her in with a dolphin and see what happens. Listen, I have to have some fun at her expense without the boyfriend thing, okay?
Well, I mean, like, I don't necessarily. I mean,
I would be swimming with the dolphins, not in a bad way, but I'd be swimming with them.
That's what I'm saying.
They'd be like, Kim, you are our leader. You're our leader. And then I'd be like, okay.
It'd be more
and
so
then,
like, what? Can you
like,
talk to the dolphins again for me?
There you go.
I fed a dolphin once. It was great.
Oh, that's cool.
I fed it squid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a great time.
Now I can't just throw you to dolphins anymore.
Why? Because I ruined
Brim,
it.
you can't, Brim.
Why?
That's my girl, Brim. Don't throw her to the dolphins.
People swim with dolphins safely all the time.
If the dolphin is molesting her, then you're gonna
not
be
all
like,
the
oh, out of
dolphins.
shape.
Not all
You
the
just
dolphins
said
would.
throw it in doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. You
Yeah,
just
that
said
doesn't mean
throw
it's
it in.
gonna
Maybe I'm
happen.
gonna be friends, and like I said, I'm
Listen,
gonna be the leader.
We already said
leader
you're
of the
hot
pack.
enough that the dolphin's gonna want to get with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm Italian.
Greer's like, she's smoking, baby. Look at that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking
I mean,
about.
that's
She
factual.
is.
But
I
then-
got you. I'm hooking you up.
I don't know if you're hooking me up.
Hello,
You're
Mary.
literally
Welcome to the chat.
throwing me into
Mary!
dolphins. Hey, Mary. I'm
All
so
right.
sorry. I don't know what you just walked into.
I don't know what the hell we just walked into. Just
No,
kidding.
I don't know.
But
I
that's
don't know.
interesting. I mean, look, in AI, because remember I guess it was a while back. I heard something about like AI sharks, which
Okay.
I don't know, why they would.
Why would you want to put rope? You're basically asking for sea terminator. Like I said, sea terminators.
Right, which is what I'm thinking. But
Yeah.
I mean,
But there's a difference. There's probably an on-off situation.
I don't know.
You know, it doesn't matter if it's Wi-Fi or not. They could probably be like, all right, off in the water, and then
yeah.
it turns off.
Well, the Terminators were robots that I'm assuming they expected to have on and off buttons, and then look what happened.
Listen,
Yeah.
they're going to have killer
Like,
whale ones,
Killer,
too.
we can't have killer whale ones because killer whales are literally like
They're gonna make
they're
them.
literal like serial killers of the ocean.
Yeah.
Like they will literally like they don't kill for food. They don't kill.
for sport.
For
They
fun.
just kill for fun. Like they'll
No
just
Fs were given.
yeah they'll
No.
just pick on some seals. They'll just pick on some sharks, and they'll just mess with them just for the hell of it, just because they find it funny.
Yeah.
So rude.
Killer whales are so cool looking, but they're literally like they're the Jeffrey Dahmer of the sea.
Wasn't there like
Wow.
a video not long ago where two of them were knocking someone or something back and forth between the two?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I remember that. I mean, there's always videos like that, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then we saw a whale. Well, see, I don't know what kind of whale. It couldn't have been a killer
Definitely
whale.
wasn't a killer whale.
No,
100% was
no.
not. They are not native to around here.
Yeah, that'd be cool though.
Would it though?
Yeah. Talking about sharks. What do you call it? I don't know if it's gonna happen yet.
Okay.
It might happen. I was telling Tom about it. What do you call it? Possibly tomorrow. Maybe not tomorrow. But what do you call it? Sharks. I might actually go to tag sharks tomorrow.
That's cool. Linda
What does that mean?
Bretherton, hello from South
like
Africa.
Catching
Hello.
sharks and tagging them. Hey, what's going on, Linda? Nice to see you.
Hello.
Nice to
South
meet you.
Af- from the lovely country of
Hey.
South Africa.
We
Awesome.
appreciate you
Welcome.
for hanging out with us.
Thank you so much. If you could like and share, that'd be amazing.
Yes, and follow.
And follow.
I don't know when you started listening in, but it's been a journey so far in this
Yeah.
conversation. Wait, but that's cool. Why? But what's the point of? Is that for safety? Like when you catch them and they tag them? Is that like tracking them?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so what do you call? I don't know all this stuff, all the information, but I've been back and forth with this guy. It's the Long Island Sharkman.
Okay.
So what do you call it? So I was thinking, hey, it would be fun to go and do something.
That'd be
So we
cool.
connected, and he
ahead.
invited me out. So I was like, all right,
You're
I'd
gonna
like to
be
go.
on a boat
No,
on
it's
a-
on the beach.
on the beach.
Isn't that even weirder?
How are you gonna tag sharks on the beach?
They pull them in, and then they tag them, then they put them back out. It's the weirdest thing. It's really cool.
Imagine
Oh,
Brim
wow.
just being
Yeah.
like,
I don't know.
I feel like you're gonna. I feel like you're gonna get really antsy because it's basically just gonna be fishing and nothing's gonna be happening for a while. Just be like, guys, when the sharks come, it's like, this is fishing. You need to calm down.
I do get antsy, but great.
You don't strike me as
you don't. Thank you.
Thank you so much, much appreciated. You don't strike me as
Like
somebody who
that?
would enjoy fishing.
Yeah. No, I don't hate fishing. I do get antsy.
I would imagine.
Do you go fishing?
Yeah.
How come we all haven't gone
I
fishing?
love fishing.
I've invited you guys before. Somebody
Fishing?
doesn't ever want to go fishing. Mrs.
She loves
Pompano.
fishing. She
No,
likes
I've
fishing.
gone
Well,
fishing.
I invited you guys
I
Well,
don't think
probably
you've
the-
ever invited
I
us to
don't-
go fishing.
One-
every year.
No,
No,
way.
Every year.
You've invited
There's
us
no way.
once
Oh,
years
no.
ago.
No, every year. I
No.
always say to you guys, do you want to go fishing?
No, you don't.
I do because it's the family
If
fish.
two
I
people,
don't
if
think-
two people are legit saying no, that
I
means
have.
no.
We have been
people.
doing the show. We have
Hello,
been doing the show
Sandra.
for 7 years.
Yes.
7 years.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Sandra.
I have never. I don't even think once heard you say the sentence, "Let's go fishing."
I have.
Never.
We go fluke
No.
fishing.
Not.
I told you that.
That's cool.
I-
You can go fluke
Yes,
fishing.
no,
You
I
have
invited you guys.
You have never said, "Let's all go fishing."
Come on, Kim. You know that
No,
I've
no,
invited.
no. Yes, once, not all.
telling
He
you.
says it every year. I'm like, no, you haven't.
So, but see, you just said that I say I didn't invite every year, but I do.
Because you just said
I do.
invite you every
I
year.
am going to look at my messages, and I guarantee
You go
I'm gonna
find it.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna
I would
do
love
that.
to go fishing.
Go
I love,
be back.
ahead.
We should do it then before the.
I
the
love
thing is
fishing. Yeah, I
over.
love fishing. Sandra says, "I love fishing. So
haven't-
much fun."
I haven't gone fishing in years. Well, not years. I would say maybe 3 years before the pandemic.
Yeah.
So 3 years maybe.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yeah.
It's been a bit, but I've never done anything crazy. Like I've always wanted to go I've always wanted to catch like some big stuff, but I only ever go fluke fishing out of the Long Island off the Great South Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
on the
you know,
catcher
it's
boats.
a lot of
Very local Long Island joke for our Long Island fact from our South African friend.
There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when you go fishing and stuff, like you have to have the proper, obviously bait. Well, not really. They just eat the bait, but like the proper.
I was gonna say, I've gone
the
fishing with
proper
bread.
rod, the proper spool, everything.
I've got the
Yeah.
proper rod. You can just ask Danielle. I'm good.
I'm talking
Jesus.
about
Linda, thank you for the
fishing.
share. I just got that alert. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thank
thanks,
you.
Linda.
Oh yeah, fishing trip. Yes, we should do a GHR fishing trip.
Yes.
Let's
but-
go hunt. Let's go fishing for Loch Ness. Let's go to Scotland.
That would be so awesome.
I saw another
You
thing.
realize I would totally do that.
Imagine.
I guess that would be fun, even though we probably wouldn't find anything.
Why?
South Africa has great fishing, great beaches. I would imagine I can't imagine
know
what
what
kind of
Loch
cool
Ness
fish
is.
what kind of cool fish you wind up catching down in South Africa.
Cool stuff.
I bet imagine some really
Big,
cool
What's-
stuff.
colorful.
What's like the coolest fish in South Africa that like you're able to catch? You know, because I know there's some like fishes that you can't catch. You have to put it back or whatever.
Well, I
but
wonder
maybe
what
you
that.
can
I don't
just
know. They might have different regulations. It might just be free range, like catch whatever you want, go
catch.
nuts.
Well, you let us know, Linda.
This is your opportunity, Greer. When you say, "Well, if you're in South Africa, then you're the best catch, Kim." Whoop whoop. See what I'm saying? I got you.
Oh my God.
See, I got you.
Yeah,
It was a good one.
that was an
See?
okay one.
See, I got you.
Yeah, okay.
See? I gotta teach you things here and there.
I'm actually pretty good.
I didn't say you weren't good.
Yeah,
I just
but,
said I can teach you things.
I think there was a video that went online recently. I was say free range, catch what you want. Of a new like I think it was on Facebook. They said they had a new video of Loch Ness being sighted, like the Loch Ness monster,
Okay.
and it was like nothing. It was like this little disturbance in the water where it looked like there was just like a little like.
Yeah, but years ago, didn't we have this conversation of what like people said the Loch Ness monster is?
What the dinosaur?
No, no, from
What are you talking
from
about?
a whale. Zoop, zoop.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the wee wee.
The wee wee.
Yeah, but how would it be a whale though? Because Loch,
whale wiener.
Loch Ness isn't
Or
it
something
like a
wee-wee.
gigantic like lake almost? I don't
Um,
think
It's a creature's wee wee. That's all I know.
She can't even say schmeckle. She's like
it's a
wee-wee.
creature's
You said wee
wee-wee.
wee. Yola, you said wee wee.
Citizens
It
of
is a weird
Conclavo,
name.
repeat
Now I'm
after
gonna go
me.
with it.
You're just gonna go with the
It's a
flow.
wee wee.
Just go with the flow. There we
wee
go.
wee's weird.
Just-
I believe in some type of sea creatures they haven't been discovered.
Oh, totally. Oh no, I totally
Yeah.
believe that. Like, there's a reason that they stopped really exploring a lot of the deep ocean and decided to go right into space. There's some evil. There are some evil creatures at the bottom of the ocean.
Well,
Who knows
even
the
that,
evil that lurks beneath?
even that,
Cthulhu.
they really can't because once the sunlight hit. I mean, I've watched documentaries on this. Once the sunlight, it gets cold. Once you get further down, when it gets cold, you can't see. The pressure's
It's a
insane,
compression, yeah.
and everything combined with that, their radar can't reach that far, so they just don't.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's kind of amazing that we can't like the Earth, the ocean is on this planet.
Yeah.
It's literally all encompassing this planet. And they've just decided to go, yeah, we're going to go to like the deepest thing. It's called space. It is endless. I want to explore that instead of the ocean that's on our own planet.
Linda says being a whale would be phenomenal. Mary says, oh, wow, this is fun. Sandra, they saw something and they were just like, nope.
Yep.
So back
We
to
saw
what you were,
Cthulhu and we're like, peace, I'm out.
what you were just saying about, about the ocean in general. Think about this.
The ocean?
The ocean. The
Are you
ocean.
from Philadelphia? You hanging out with Mary? I'm from the ocean. Want to go get some hoagies and go fishing?
Ocean, hanging with ocean.
That's more like Wisconsin, yeah.
No, well, Pennsylvanians say hoagies.
Hoagies?
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that before?
No.
Oh, well.
But ocean, okay? Ocean.
Yeah.
Oceanic waves, ocean.
Okay.
Yeah, is that
Which
better?
ocean?
Motion
Which
of the
ocean?
Okay.
There's many ocean.
Anyway, so the ocean you were just talking about, yes. Miles and miles and miles of places that we have never seen.
Oh, yeah.
That a human has never stepped foot. Now think about the deserts. Think about what's in the desert that we have no idea what's underneath.
Lots of
that
dead
sand.
bodies. Ask the mafia.
This is true. Well, Kim, you want to tell us about that?
No.
Okay.
I can neither confirm nor deny. There is no mafia.
And then think about the jungles. You know what I mean? What's in the deepest, darkest pits of the jungle, the woods.
Wild.
There's certain areas.
Bugs.
Yeah, but I think it goes.
Gone.
Yeah, but I think it goes like the ocean itself is like there's like so much undiscovered and unexplored ocean that it's like it's kind of scary.
Yeah, and they go into space.
Yeah, but then it's like screw this. We're going into space. I want to get to Mars because the ocean is creepy and scary.
See, that's where it's half and half because with everything like the space, desert, jungle, all that, half of these things, I mean, ocean, do we want half of these things even discovered?
Yeah.
Yes,
We
I
want to know what the hell's out there.
I want to know what
Okay.
evil demons are at the bottom of the ocean. I want to know. I want to know what is just down. I want to know what's down there.
Megalodon.
What we don't
Yeah.
even know. There could be some kind of molten lava type of creatures
Atlantis.
down in the center
That
of
could
the
be
earth.
a whole other planet that we don't know inside our planet.
Maybe it's like Godzilla. There's
Mary.
that whole
Yeah.
upside down world where there's giant monsters and dinosaurs.
That'd be
Mary says
amazing.
it's a lake kraken.
It's a lake kraken.
Maybe if you go deep
Release
into
the
the
kraken.
earth,
Is it like
it's the
Champ?
upside down. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
You know what I'm
You know,
talking about.
Champ,
What?
the
Upside
Lake
down.
Champlain. There's the monster
Yes.
Champ. It's just like the Loch Ness monster, but he's up in upstate New York.
Yes, I know about that. Sandra, Mary. Okay, Mary, they say the deepest ocean is as desolate as the desert. Sandra.
But they've never explored it. They have no idea. No idea.
Well, it's just on the fact of, I mean, organisms need sunlight, but there's probably organisms that don't. So, like, what organisms don't need sunlight and are totally cool?
Well, there's plenty because they have because there is a certain point when you go down into the ocean the sun doesn't get to. It's just totally dark, and they have been able to explore some of that and seen some of the fish and some of like the giant squids
but
that are down
they
there.
can't all.
Not all of them. Well, they can't go down. Like I said, they can't go down deep enough. You have no
Yeah.
idea. There might be the megalodon might be down there.
Megalodon.
Yeah, it is possible.
Might be aliens down
Maybe
there.
they just can't make their way up.
There might be aliens down there.
Sandra
Maybe.
says, honestly, what's terrifying is if you find something, you're in this thing's home. How do you escape something underwater?
Oh, I'm not exploring. That's the thing. Like I don't
That's
care.
true.
I am not
Yeah.
going down there. There are people that are willing to give up their lives for scientific research to go down there. God bless them. I'm never going down
They
there.
are called
They could
marine
send-
biologists.
Listen.
Thank y'all.
Is
They
someone
could
here a marine
s-
biologist?
they
Send
could
George
s-
Costanza.
All right. Was he a marine biologist?
No, but he said that it was in an episode of Seinfeld where Jerry sets him up with a girl and tells him that he's a marine he tells her that she's a marine biologist. And they go for like a walk on the beach, and there was a beached whale because Kramer hit a golf ball
Same.
that went into its blowhole. And he goes, "Is somebody here a marine biologist?" And George has to go help the whale
That's funny. I do remember
to
that.
keep up the lie.
Sandra says same. Mary says, ooh, it's just like the Abyss movie.
Oh, that was what I was just going to say. See?
Abyss.
Full circle. We could send the AI freaking dolphins to the bottom of the ocean
like it.
and figure it out.
I like it. And if
like
they die, they
it.
die.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to. They're not real. They're not alive.
Yeah.
But technically, if it has a personality, is it really?
Yeah,
not, is it really
now
not
now
alive?
now we're getting
True.
into some philosophical questions.
That's
If it
true.
learns, if it's AI, it can learn and have a personality. Now is it alive?
And also, you're
It's a
releasing
robot.
it into a big ocean. Will it just go on its own?
That's true.
Well, that's true too. But
You
I'm
could
thinking,
track it.
I'm
And turn it
thinking-
off when you want.
We should talk more about this thing, though. Yeah, I want to know what you think about that. If it's AI and
Okay.
it can, what do you call it? It can learn to have a personality and so forth. That, what do you call it? Is it alive? Is it considered alive?
Well, it's like Bicentennial Man. Ever watch Bicentennial Man? With Robin Williams?
No.
Literally, that's a movie of a robot in the household where he is, basically wanting to become human. And then eventually, I'm not going to give it away, but that's Bicentennial Man. Go watch it. That's literally Bicentennial Man, what you just thought of.
You want to take the...
Linda says, so I've missed out on this, and this is the first time I have the insight into the Grindhouse Radio. I am now fascinated. And are you based in the U.S.? We are based in the U.S.
Yes, we are.
In lovely New York.
Hey.
We are very happy to have you here, our friend over from South Africa. Thank you again so much for watching and sharing. And we hope you come back.
And the actual show is on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
What do you call it? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard.
The audio version of this, if you want to listen to this again, if you missed anything, the audio version of this will be up either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. And but again, thank you so much for being here.
And we do this at around 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Every Monday.
Helps you. Every Monday, if that helps you out. I don't know what that translates to time-wise for you, but I hope that helps.
And thegrindhouseradio.com, you can find everything, all of our information, and so forth.
Mary says they are alive. So Mary says that AIs are alive.
I think
they are living things.
Yeah.
Bicentennial Man. Look it up. It is a solid movie. That is literally Bicentennial Man.
I got
Suburb. And Henrik. What's going on?
Henrik, how are you?
What's going on?
Hello, everybody.
Hey, every guys.
I hate to say it, but if the computer is able to really put out a personality and actually become...
So you think Sophia's alive?
Kinda,
So what constitutes
murder if I
as
kill
alive, though? Bicentennial Man, I'll say it again. Alive as in you need to have blood flow and pumping, or does it matter with mechanical once you have thoughts and breathing? You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. This is a good question, and I want to pass it more to Tom only for this reason because he's got that thing against AIs. You know what I mean? You're not as squeamish about them.
No.
So all right.
I'm a still answer.
God forbid something happened to you or to a family member. I don't even want to say it like that because I don't want to jinx anything. God forbid. But there was a way to keep you alive and running by taking you and mixing you with an AI to keep you
downloading your brain into a robot or something like that?
Just or changing parts to make you
so
that you weren't
so you
didn't have your heart wasn't bumping anymore, but you became an AI.
A robot?
But you're more or less, but your brain is still there.
Basically
your
Cyborg
memory
from Teen Titans.
More or less. Would you want that? And I know how you feel about AI, so that's a really interesting question.
No, it's a very tough one because
right?
I don't know, because I would rather, cause I don't know.
We miss you too, Hendrik.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd probably wind up doing it if it became the norm of society. It's just okay, we're gonna basically evolve and just become part robot. But if I'm still the same person, maybe. But I don't want an actual robot clone of me.
Right? No. I understand that. But if it was,
if I could be like Cyborg from Teen Titans, I think I'm down with that.
Yeah, flipping you into that.
I think I'm okay with that.
God
this
forbid.
is literally Bicentennial Man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
That's what, Bicentennial Man?
No. It's just from robot into human. Do they constitute as human? It's such a good
They're
movie.
not human, but it's still alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bugs are not human, but they're alive.
Yes.
But I don't know if I want to be a robot, though, because I'd like to still have some human aspects.
Right, but, again, like you said, the AI is running the AI is helping your brain work without... You know what I mean? What the body needs. You know what I mean?
I'm basically just a robot.
You're basically a robot, but you have all your memories. You continue living as you. Everything's the same except your heart's not beating and it's all mechanical.
Now, would he cognizantly know that?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
You would know. You would know that there was a choice. You had to make it, and they made you into this.
I don't know. I think in Fear,
they made you into a. They made you into a. It's Bicentennial Man, but they made you into a robot.
I feel like I would hate that. I feel like I would hate that. I would probably do it just to just so I could still be with family and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I would more than likely hate it.
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I'd be a self-hating robot.
But you see where I'm going with that, and you can't die unless something else happens because you're
in case the almighty ruler that is controlling all the robots decides to shut me off.
That was the next question I was going to ask you. Was it he lives forever because he is mechanical?
Yes.
And can have parts changed?
Yes. And again, like I said,
I need to go in for an oil change.
Yeah. Well, it's just like going to the doctor.
I need to have my arms rotated.
But you're still you. You know what I mean? You're still you.
Yeah.
It's just now, maybe certain things, certain touch is not as extreme as it was, but you still have the touch, the feeling, and you still get, that's a crazy thought.
You'll be like Mr. Potato Head. Once you need to change out your ears, they just shake out whatever's in your ears and
The only thing that I'd be concerned about is the fact that,
Prepare to meet Mr. Angry Eyes.
if somebody's making you into this, then somebody is essentially able to control something like that's the only caveat.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because then they could decide to just shut you off.
Yeah. So, but, it is what it is. Listen, nothing's going to happen to you. We love
I'm
everybody
good.
here. We don't want anything to happen.
We're good. And I don't think we're at the point where you can just turn people into robots yet.
No.
But,
Well, you don't know. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors.
That's true. We don't know if Sophia was really a person first.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
In case you guys don't know who Sophia is, she's the AI robot that's probably evil and going to destroy mankind.
I don't know. That's a big issue, the control thing. I know, right, Mary? It is a big. It's a big issue. I don't know. But I would like to live forever if everybody could, get to a certain point and then they have to, you go through the change. You know what I mean? It's called The Change. You know what I mean?
I don't want to go through puberty
I shouldn't
again.
give any more
I don't want to go through puberty again.
Yeah, I know, right?
I had acne pretty bad and braces.
I think if it was one of those things where like everyone was able to do it and you could do that in some kind of way, then I think maybe. But if it was like only you could like live forever, I don't know if I'd want to see everyone.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to live forever by myself.
Everybody, I'm saying like at
like
that
everyone.
point where it turns into
this is 2152.
We can save everybody moving forward. We're not all just living on Earth anymore. There's we've populated other planets. You know what I mean, and so forth. And you can populate other planets simply because you don't have to.
This is Star Wars now.
Well, not really. I mean,
but this is like Star Wars.
but you're not.
Well, some Star Wars people had robot enhancements.
Yeah, like Data.
Yeah.
Oh, another one of your boyfriends. There you go.
Who? I didn't hear it.
Data, right? Wasn't it Data? Who at Philly? Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about. Mary says, "Hey, I'm looking for self-driving cars too. No way getting a self-driving car."
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. I'm sorry. You could have beat him up.
That's okay.
Hey, I'm looking for a self-driving car too.
I would never in my life have a car drive for me.
They might mandate that eventually.
Yeah, you can go scratch.
Well,
why would they mandate that?
The only reason why I think they may do that,
I doubt it.
In the future, I doubt it, but eventually is to cause less accidents.
But
you know what I mean?
but who says that it'll cause less accidents? There's plenty of self-driving cars that hit people.
Agreed. But if they perfected that, now follow me on this, and again,
no.
Just follow me on this.
No, I'm never.
You followed me on my cyborg thing, and it was kind of cool.
I'm never letting a car drive for me.
Cool.
That's also called bicentennial.
Think about that. I never saw it.
Doesn't matter. I'm literally saying
no,
it's
bicentennial. He wasn't a real person. He was an all AI, wasn't he?
He was all AI. Right. I'm gonna ruin it now. He was all AI.
It's like a 20-year-old movie. It's okay.
Yeah, all AI, but then he switches and he gets all parts that turn him humanistic and all of that stuff, and then like the people constitute him as a human after a while.
Right. Oh,
but it's a good movie. It's still, don't let that ruin it. Like, it's still a good movie.
Okay, so follow me on this. Just let me take you on this ride, okay? The future.
Like a roller coaster ride.
Now, most of the accidents, most death, related accidents with cars, and vehicles is human error, okay? So if they had roadways, Figure the 95, I-95. For those of you out of the country, I-95 pretty much goes from all the way from east to west. You know what I mean, and all the way down south. I'm sorry, north to south. What do you call it?
Raymond Schwartz. I hope I didn't butcher your last name. I'm sorry. Says still concerned about Skynet here.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Follow me on this. So you're not north and south, not east and west. What do you go? So you're heading south. So say you're here and now you want to go to Florida. Well, the only reason why we have speed limits and so forth is because of human error. So now instead of going 60 miles an hour or 70 miles an hour, if you could do 200 miles an hour because a robot is taking care of it or an AI is taking care of it, and you're not going to have any accidents, you could get places.
But I don't think you could ever.
Quick.
I don't think you could ever guarantee that there would be no accidents. Even
there probably will always be
even
risk.
Even technology comes with problems. Like, do we have the most advanced phones in the entire world? We have phones that are more advanced than the gear they put people on the moon with.
Right.
And you still have problems with your phones.
Agreed.
Well, so when you're talking about human error, that's a whole, like, if you want to be logistical about this, first of all, people have to have the money to have these cars, and then on top of that, it's all human error. That's a billion things. That's cell phones, that's people calling, that's people putting on makeup, that's people eating food. yes, in the car you're not controlling anything. You could do whatever, but if you're gonna do logistical stuff, people need to have the money for that.
Now follow me on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take what you said into consideration, and now take what I'm saying into consideration.
Okay.
Essentially, one, if you've got these cars, and we are, I'm sure, not far away from some kind of hover vehicles. Okay, so where you can actually...
we're about like 30 years past when they promised us hover vehicles, I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough.
I don't know if I'd want hover vehicles. I don't know.
But if there could always be a second expressway, which is basically AI, AI, which is above the regular expressway, because you could always go up, you know what I mean, or down, but you could probably go up. Now, that being said, that could be there. And remember, as each car, just like it is now with our regular vehicles, they start high and they're expensive, and then they get lower as time goes on. And then they sell them and people buy them. So essentially, you could always buy second-hand and third-hand vehicles, which are maybe not the most expensive AI car.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So eventually everybody would have them, or if they'd want them. You know what I mean?
I would never have a car drive for me.
I don't know, man.
But it would still run risk in terms of if you're doing 200 miles per hour and then something...
Same thing with the train, Kim. I agree.
No, I know, but I'm saying let's say you have a car or whatever and it's 200 miles per hour and whatever shortage is, whatever it is, you're talking about a whole plethora of knocking out people now.
No, I agree. I agree. But
I'm not turning it down. I'm just saying it's like I don't know how that like hover stuff. I don't know. I feel like that would just
but if it's higher up, there's nothing there unless you're in like the city. You know what I mean? So if you're in a certain area where there's just like, think of 95. You guys have both done 95 drives. You know what I mean? Think about going up about 50 feet and just free reign, where you could just go and not hit anything, not be around anything. Even if there's like 1,000 cars on the road, it's not the road, it's the open space, and they can spread out, and it just goes just like a little armada flying by. You know what I mean? But it's all above. I think
it would wind up being a lot more people than you would think, though. Like, it would look a lot different with all the people, because a lot of people have cars now. Like, a lot of people drive regularly, so I think it would be a lot more. Like, you'd see a lot more in the sky, and you'd also have, think about it. Like, if anything does happen, you'd probably have more catastrophic deaths if you're 50 feet in the air and having cars crash together.
That's the caveat. But if it's the same risk, follow me on this, and then we got to close out. But if it's the same risk as flying, taking a train, or driving in general, what's the, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like flying a plane is done by people that are well trained in flying a plane.
Yes, but they also have autopilot.
They do, but
I'm saying,
autopilot
like, can't land. That's the only thing.
I would, but again,
do.
I'm probably out on that. I don't think I would ever have a car that drives for me.
And think of a rocket ship. When the rockets come back into the atmosphere, they're coming down. They're not being driven down. They're being guided down by whatever machinery.
Guided down. But I think they're being guided down. Well, probably now by machinery.
There's still some control.
A new 95 would be nice. So you're out.
I'm out. Way out.
AI stuff. I mean,
it's an interesting concept.
I would never let a car drive for me.
But it is an interesting concept, right?
Yeah, not for me. I would never let it drive for me.
I don't know how I would feel about like hover stuff over me, because like there's too many stupid people out there. I don't trust them now on the road. How am I going to trust them years from now when there's more technology?
Because they're not driving. The car's driving.
No, I know, but it doesn't matter. There's still stupid people. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I have no yes or no on that, to be honest.
I would go for it. And the reason why I would go for it is like, I hate, me, I'm impatient. I don't like to wait on lines. I don't do any of that shit. And what do you call it? When you're sitting and you're driving, like if I want to take the ride to Florida, because I don't feel like spending
half the trip.
Yeah, I don't feel like spending $1,000 on flights and everything. At the end of the day, and I like to spend time with my family in the car. So if I'm sitting and driving, I could do half the time. You know what I mean, or less than that. Why wouldn't I do it? And you would be able to travel more. Think about that. Kim, there will always be stupid people. This is true.
Yep, you're never going to escape stupid people.
You know that.
Anyway,
so there will be stupid people even in 2152.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's about all the time we have. We want to thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts for hanging out with us today. Thank you to all our new listeners. You guys are awesome. As Mr. Greer always says,
rate, review, subscribe, and like I said in the beginning, please share, like, and follow the streams. All that pushes us through those algorithms and lets people see us, interact with us, and hang out with us.
Yeah.
Kimberlina Bombalina.
Follow us on all our social medias. Also go to thegrindhouseradio.com. That's where you could find all our social medias. But yeah, give us some love, and you could find out our schedules there as well.
And we'll be hanging again with you guys next week. Make sure you check out on Wednesday. Wednesday, we do the lives. Truly Inconsequential, Mr. Greer and I, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a half-hour show. Be there, be square. We'll speak to you guys soon. I'll let you boy.